Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Learn Scott channel after quite a long time. I know it's been a long time, but I just decided I would post something. So sorry because I've been really busy lately, but I decided to make another video. Since a few months ago, I said that I would be making a video of season one, episode one of my new series called The Adventures of Crystal. And so that's what I decided to do in this video. I might do something extra, but I can do this too. So anyways, this project. So first I'm going to be talking about what's going to happen, and then so you get a better understanding of what's going to happen, and then I'm going to play it with the audio, and then you'll be able to hear what they're saying. So in the beginning, there isn't going to be any audio. Okay, so let's get started. All right. All right, so it starts off when Crystal opens her eyes. And by the way, Crystal's the main character, and she's yawning and she's going to be ready to get up and get ready to start a new day. And then she walks over to this city outside her building, and then she bumps into this weird green cat. And then she's wondering who that person is. So he introduces himself, and his name is Pug. So they are both in a city. So it's like it says here, the other cat said his name was Pug, and they became friends after that. So now another cat comes, and his name's Cheat. Now, he's an angel cat, so that's what Crystal asks him. Then they start going on adventures, because the adventures of Crystal. So what would that be then? All right, now it says that the first adventure was Pug had found a garden with huge flowers after they explored a bit. All right, so we have to press different keys to move on to what happens next. All right, so I randomly added this, but Pug took them to this random garden, but they have no idea why the flowers are so big. Because, but they might visit back again. That's what I'm thinking to add. All right, so she agrees that they're really big. And then it moves on to the next scene where they go to this cave called the Gemstone Cave. And when we go inside, Crystal is amazed by the looks of the cave. It's so pretty because it has a lot of gems. Now, Pug he can't see anything. All right. So then they decide they want to go out of the cave. But Cheat says it might be a little dangerous, but Crystal said, "Come on, it's an adventure. Uh, there won't be any harm, right?" So Pug finds some puddles and they escape. And Crystal sees outside of the cave, and they all of a sudden get picked up by Cheat, and he takes them to this angel world, which was also in the trailer. And then Crystal gets dropped, and Crystal and Pug get dropped because they can't fly. And then Crystal gets hurt. So she says, "I know cats land on their feet and all, but seriously, you didn't have to do that." All right, so now they're trying to head over to some place where Cheat thinks he's sure where it is to help and heal Crystal. So as you can see, Crystal is hurt over here. Crystal has gotten hurt because she fell, but for some reason she's not even able to fly, even if she has wings. But Pug definitely he can't fly because he doesn't have wings, but not yet. He might be able to fly later in the series. All right. So one thing is that Pug. So a little bit more about the characters. Crystal is the main character, like I said, and she is a creature called a Pegakitty, which is basically a cat plus a a winged creature, like a cat with wings. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Angel cat is a cat plus an angel. So like a cat and angel mixed together to make one single cat. So that's basically what she is. And this is Pug. Pug is like, I guess, a grass cat because he has like leaves on his ears and he is kind of naughty sometimes. He's kind of. So So it says, to be continued in The Adventures of Crystal, Season 1, Episode 2, A Mysterious Cat. Who could that mysterious cat be? Well, since it was stated in the trailer, it said that there was this character called Sakura Falls where she was standing near this waterfall. But I think that is what is going to happen next. So basically, Sakura Falls is going to help them and to heal Crystal, because then what would that waterfall be? It's kind of weird, but it makes sense. So, anyways, I took a very long time to make this because, as you can see, are you ready to see the code? 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's just the first part of the code. Then there's this. There's a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. And they include variables and stuff that I probably taught you if you saw my other videos. But anyways, there might have been some glitches for some reason, and I don't know why, but I've been working on this for so hard and for so long. And I said it would be released in winter, but I decided to show you guys in spring. But not all of the episodes will be in winter because it's already spring now. So, yeah. But um yeah, so anyways, now I'm going to play it with the volume so you guys can hear it and you can tell what they're saying. All right, let's get started. And that's basically the end of the animation. I hope you liked it, but I mean, my hard work is just a simple little animation. Like, seriously. You might be wondering, what does all that code work for? Seriously? Did it take that much code to make this single tiny project? Well, yeah, that's according to Scratch. So, yeah. Anyways, I have a studio. I wanted to mention that I have a studio where I'm going to add all of the projects of the Adventures of Crystal, and you can also add fan art and stuff like that. But um the thing is maybe you could get in. You could maybe watch these again if you haven't seen any of the trailer or anything yet. And if I make a new project, but you have an account in Scratch and you see it before I make the video, well, that's because I might take a while because well, yeah, like how I took long on this one, it's because of all that code. All that coding is very hard work and it takes me about a few months to do that. So anyways, I hope you liked this video and we can do one more extra thing. So, let's see. I'm also making this new series called Little Froggy, and it's about Little Frog's life and how he gets through challenges and stuff like that. For example, in this scene, he's trying to run away from a snake, and you can check out. There's also a studio that includes all the episodes and fan art and stuff like that for the characters of that. So I'm gonna try and find it. Where did it go? Oh yeah, and another thing, I'm making a game based on the Adventures of Crystal characters and the story. So it's going to be a little different story. I was thinking, should I add that story into the game or into the series? Because if I added it into the series, both into the series and the game, then it would be kind of boring because you already know what's going to happen next in the Adventures of Crystal. And I don't want that to be revealed. So I um I'm going to post the game soon once I finish most of the stuff. And I might pause in story and stuff like sometimes, but um I just might be able to finish it by the end of this year, I guess, because it's going to take a long time. Who knows? Is it going to be released in this year or next year? Because I'm really busy with a lot of stuff and, it'll take a long time. So, anyways, that's enough talking. But since we have a little more time, I decided that I would pick one of my projects to show. So, I might do this with some of my other projects too, but I'm saving these for later. Okay, for some of my next videos. Okay, so the thing I wanted to show you is that there is oh yeah, over here. All right, so these creatures are called memorias, and they they were created by me, and they basically have their own story to it. And there's also queen and a king, and different colors that represent different memories with different personalities, which I created. So these two are the princesses of the kingdom of them. So all right, so it says, all right, so it says, hi there, guys. If you are wondering what this project is for, then I'm going to tell you right now. So I got inspired to make this project by Sleepy Cookie One, which is one of which is the person who I got inspired by to make this. And one of their projects was something called an MYO. So that's why how I got the idea to make this project. Now let's get started with the idea. I tried to search up what MYO means, so if anyone can tell me in the comments, maybe that will help because it showed something strange when I searched it up, and I'm not sure if it's true because sometimes it doesn't always be true. Anyways, the creature for this MYO is called a Memoria. This project has the story of Memorias too in the next few slides. Firstly, memorias look like this. So they can be a mix. So memorias can come in many different colors, but the most common are reds and blues. They are a mix of different types of creatures, and you can decide which type. So, for example, this one is a mix of a cat, and a dragon. So these are dragon wings, and then these are cat ears. So it's basically this shape kind of thing, like a bean shape, and then it has different body parts of animals. So this one's half cat, half dragon, half Memoria. Well, Memorias are not half, so they're basically full if they have two different creatures. They can be two or more creatures mixed together, and you can decide which type. Okay, but if you're wondering what the most rarest color is, it's purple. Go to the next page to see the story of the queen. So I forgot to also add that pink is the most rarest color, and it is rarely seen, and only in one place in the Memoria lands you can see them. But so did you see the one on the cover of this? Yeah, that one, that was purple. So let's see the story of the queen. Once upon a time, all of the Memorias used to live in peace, but one day they somehow thought that they didn't get along well because their personalities suddenly changed. Because they lived together, but they couldn't do that anymore since they didn't like each other anymore. So one day, both of the now separated sides began war. But their queen couldn't handle it, and she and the rest of the royalty didn't know what to do. Since purples were really rare, Memorias found out that she was purple later, and they decided to kill her because of her kind being so rare, which the Reds thought wasn't fair to the rest of them all. Before her death, she was able to give birth to two children, Aster and Aster Wave. That was the ones in that thing. And I also forgot to mention that the names are like hard to pronounce. They have to be hard to pronounce. But it matters on if you have a hard time pronouncing them, then only you can create the memorias that have hard names to pronounce. All right, memorias are always on the lookout for purple memorias, and if there are any, they could most probably not survive. Anyways, that was the end of the story, but now let's get to the info. Memoria's name should be pretty hard to pronounce, so that's a hint of how the name should be. Okay, so I said that. Next, Memorias are born red if their personalities are naughty, careless, generous, and happy. Memorias are born blue if their personalities are sad, hopeful, curious, and sorry. Memorias are born purple when their personalities are friendly, excited, and helpful to others. Memorias feed on other people's memories, and they only do this to their family or their own kind in emergency purposes. Just like kind of like some animals in the world, they harm each other only when needed. Now, I know this is kind of boring so far, so let's make it a little more interesting. Now, all you have to do is get started. Here are the options for what you can add to your memoria, but whatever else is left is all up to you. Gender, mix of what creatures, and etc. Oh, and one more fact before you start adding more things to your mind for your memoria. Memorias can change sizes too. They can be big and small. If they don't eat in a very long time, they can get cranky, and most of them don't like it when you call them small, tiny, or any names similar to that, or else they can scare you or attack you. This is the currency, Hubergals. So this is red, blue, and purple, and basically the outside is it's um like a coin, like the color of a coin, but it looks very different. Kind of looks like peace sign, but the insides are filled. Okay, here are the colors. This is red, that's uncommon, blue is common, and purple is rare. But pink, which I'm going to add soon, pink is legendary. Like, you might not know about pink if you watch this project. So, yeah. Now all you have to do is remix the project and get started. I will check out your projects as soon as I can. Thanks for seeing this project since not many of my projects get much views. So if this project does, I'll be really grateful to everyone who watches this. Also, please check out everyone else's entries in the studio made just for it. See you in the next project. So that's it. That's a simple little project. So let me show you Asterite and Asterwave real quick, if you don't remember how they look like. So they're on the thumbnail, and they look like this. So this is Asterite and this is Asterwave. So they are a mix of cats and wings, and they have dragons, so dragon wings. And you can also see that they have horns and stuff like that. Yeah. And if you're wondering what these necklaces that are attached to their necks, Well, those things are actually they keep track of whatever they have to remember just in case if they forget, and it's information about their family, but they never knew. It's kind of like a locket. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this project. I actually included two long things if this video is too long. And, oh yeah, and the person who I got inspired by also said that they wanted to do it. So, anyways, here is how the studio looks like for that, and it's just this one, but the entries will also be there here. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Even if my next few videos, I've decided that my next few videos are not going to be like tutorials or anything. They're just going to be reviews of my projects because I've like run out of ideas and no one's really giving me any ideas for projects and stuff. But yeah, sneak peek to my next videos. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I am happy to make this video for you guys since you've been waiting for the second episode if you don't have an account on Scratch and you really wanted to see it. Anyways, your next chance to see the next episode of The Adventures of Crystal is going to come soon. Dun 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 dun! Okay, now it's time to end the video, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, blah 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 blah. Anything else? Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!